Peace and grace over your heart, beloved child of God. You are not here by accident. You are not listening to this by chance. This is divine timing. The heavens have arranged this moment. The angels have led you here because they have something urgent to say. Something you need to hear today. Angels say, your soulmate finally knows who you truly are. Yes, now. Not years from now, not someday, but now. Heaven spoke. The veil has been lifted. The truth about you has been revealed to their spirit. If your heart is stirring, stay with me. This is the word your soul has been waiting for. If you feel this word touching your spirit, type, I receive this in the comments right now. Declare it. Let the angels see your faith. When you declare, you activate heavenly movement. Before we go deeper, like this video so more chosen ones can receive this revelation. Subscribe to Angel's Message Motivation with the bell on so you never miss what God is speaking. And if this word blesses you, sow into it with a super thanks to seal it in faith. Listen closely. For a long time, they didn't see you clearly. They knew you were different, special, but they couldn't put it into words. Now heaven has opened their eyes. Matthew 13:16 says, but blessed are your eyes because they see, and your ears because they hear. Their spiritual eyes have been blessed to see you as God sees you. Their spiritual ears have been opened to hear what heaven says about you. They know you are not just another person passing through their life. They know you are the one God has written into their story. They have felt the shift. They have received the confirmation. And it came directly from the throne of heaven. They can no longer ignore the truth. They can no longer run from what God has revealed. This is why they've been restless lately. This is why their heart pounds when they think of you. This is why your presence feels like home to them. You are not a coincidence. You are a covenant, promise. And the angels are rejoicing because the revelation has landed in their spirit. Isaiah 61 says, arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you. That light they see, it's the glory of God on your life. It's what drew them closer without even knowing why. Now they know why. They see your strength. They see your faith. They see your resilience. They see the beauty of your heart that no one else could counterfeit. They see the way you carry God's presence in your words, your actions, your silence. They have replayed your kindness in their mind. They have remembered the times you showed grace when you could have walked away. They see the purity in your intentions. They know now you are safe for their soul. This is not just attraction. This is revelation. And when heaven reveals, it is undeniable. They have felt God's whisper in their prayers. They have heard his voice say, this is the one I have chosen for you. John 10:27 says, my sheep listen to my voice. I know them, and they follow me. They are listening now. They are following the call that leads straight to you. You may start to notice a shift in their actions. More intentional conversations, more time in your presence, more effort to understand your heart. They are moving with purpose now because they know the value of what God has shown them. They will not treat this casually. They will not take this for granted. They have learned too much, lost too much, to mishandle something heaven sent. Type, I am chosen, in the comments if you know this word is for you. Tap like as your act of agreement with heaven. Subscribe to Angel's Message Motivation so you never miss what God is speaking. Give a super thanks to sow into this prophetic confirmation. They have even begun to thank God for you in secret. Their prayers sound different now. They say, "Lord, thank you for opening my eyes. Thank you for showing me the truth. Help me to honor what you've given me." This is the evidence heaven has shifted their heart. They see you, truly see you, and they cannot unsee what God has revealed. Beloved, this is not the end of the message. The angels have more to say about what happens next. When heaven speaks and love aligns, they are walking differently now, with purpose, with vision, with an awareness they didn't have before. Because once heaven speaks, you cannot go back to blindness. Once God reveals, you cannot pretend you don't know. They have been marked by the truth of who you are. Their mind replays the first time they truly noticed you. Not just your face, not just your smile, but the spirit within you. They saw something eternal in your eyes, something pure, something unshakable. Song of Solomon 4:7 says, "You are altogether beautiful, my darling. There is no flaw in you." That is how heaven has painted you in their heart. Not perfect in the world's eyes, but perfect for them. Perfect for the destiny God is weaving. The angels say they are in awe. Not because you are without weakness, but because your weaknesses are covered in grace. Because your story is a testimony of God's faithfulness. Because the fire you walked through didn't consume you, it refined you. They finally see the sacrifices you've made, the battles you've fought in silence, the prayers you've whispered in the midnight hour, and their heart aches with gratitude. Gratitude that God kept you. Gratitude that He preserved you for such a time as this. They are no longer looking at the surface. They are peering into your soul. They see the way you love people deeply. They see the way you forgive, even when it costs you. They see the way you keep showing up even when you feel unseen. Beloved, the angels say, this recognition is a gift from heaven. It didn't come from human persuasion. It didn't come from manipulation. It came from God Himself. And because it came from God, it will carry the weight of eternity. They will not be able to walk away without feeling the absence. They will not be able to choose another without feeling the loss. Because their spirit knows now what heaven joins, no man can separate. Matthew 19:6 says, "So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore what God has joined together, let no one separate." This is why the angels say you can rest. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to chase them. You don't have to beg to be understood. The understanding has already come. Type, "God revealed me" in the comments if you receive this. Tap like to agree with heaven's timing. Subscribe to Angel's Message Motivation so you never miss what God is speaking. Give a super thanks as your seed of faith in this word. They are making quiet changes behind the scenes, adjusting their priorities, letting go of things that no longer serve the future God has shown them. They may not announce it, but you will notice the difference. They are more intentional, more present, more protective of the connection. Because they know now this is rare, this is holy, this is not to be mishandled. They are seeking God's wisdom more than ever. James 1:5 says, "If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you." They are asking. They are listening. They are preparing to walk in alignment. Beloved, heaven has turned the light on. And once the light shines, darkness loses its power. The confusion is gone. The hesitation is fading. The clarity is here. They will come to you differently now. Not with uncertainty, not with half commitment, but with the assurance of one who has heard from God. You are no longer a question in their mind. You are the answer. And the angels say, the next steps will be guided. Psalm 37:23 again reminds us, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. Each step they take will be ordered toward you. Each step you take will be ordered toward them, until the paths meet. This is only the beginning. What heaven reveals, heaven will bring to pass. Type, I trust God's revelation in the comments to seal this word. Tap like to declare your agreement. Subscribe to Angel's Message Motivation so you stay connected to what God is saying. Give a super thanks to honor this confirmation. They will speak differently now. Their words will carry weight because they will no longer speak from assumption. They will speak from revelation. Every conversation will feel more intentional, more focused, more connected. You will hear the sincerity in their tone. The way they address you will change. Proverbs 18:21 says, the tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. They will begin to speak life over you, blessings over your future, affirmations over your worth. Where before they might have been cautious or guarded, now they will be bold. They will not hide behind half-truths or vague feelings. They will let you know clearly that you matter to them, that you are part of the vision they see for their life. This revelation has unlocked courage. Courage to pursue you without hesitation. Courage to protect what God has shown them. Courage to stand against opposition even if others don't understand. They are no longer asking themselves, is this right? They are now asking God, how do I honor this? There's a difference, and heaven wants you to know this shift is the turning point. Type, this is my turning point, in the comments if you believe it. Tap like as your public agreement with heaven. Subscribe to Angel's Message Motivation so you do not miss what God is speaking. Give a super thanks. To sow into this prophetic moment, the way they act toward you will also transform. Their time will no longer be scattered. Their attention will no longer be divided. They will prioritize you without making you feel like a burden. They will protect your peace. They will shield your connection from unnecessary noise. The angels say this will not feel like games. It will feel like growth. It will feel like they are choosing you every day because they are. They will show up for you. In small ways and in big ways. In words and in actions. In presence and in prayer. You will notice their prayer life shifting too. They will pray for you with specificity. Not just Lord, bless them, but Lord, strengthen their faith today. Protect them from every attack, guide their steps so we remain aligned. James 5:16 says, the prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. Their prayers over you will carry power because they are praying with revelation. The angels say, this is why you must keep your own heart ready. When heaven reveals you to someone, you must walk in the fullness of who God says you are. Do not shrink back. Do not question your worth. Do not allow past wounds to distort present truth. You are being loved with eyes wide open now. They see the truth, and they will fight to keep it. Type, "I am ready to be loved" in the comments to claim this. Tap like to stand in agreement with heaven's timing. Subscribe to Angel's Message Motivation so you never miss these revelations. Give a super thanks to seal this prophetic word in faith. Beloved, the angels say the pursuit is about to intensify, and not in a desperate, chaotic way, but in a steady, unwavering way. They will align their life to make room for you. They will invite you into spaces they once kept private. They will let you see the vulnerable parts of their story, because revelation births trust, and trust births intimacy, not just physical intimacy, but spiritual and emotional closeness, the kind that sustains a covenant. They are ready to build, not just dream, not just talk, but build something that reflects the love of God. Ephesians 4:2-3 says, "Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace." That will be their posture toward you. Humble, gentle, patient, protective of the bond heaven has given. This is why you will notice peace surrounding the connection. Even if there are challenges, even if there is warfare, there will still be a supernatural calm in your spirit. That peace is your confirmation. That peace is your anchor. And the angels say, "Beloved, what is coming next will require you to believe this love is safe," because it is. They will begin to honor you publicly, not just in private whispers, not just in quiet prayers, but in the open. The angels say this shift will be undeniable. They will speak of you with respect when others are listening. They will defend you if someone tries to diminish your worth. They will make it known that you are not just another person in their life. You are the one heaven revealed. Proverbs 31:23 says, "Her husband is respected at the city gate, where he takes his seat among the elders of the land." In the same way, they will position you with honor in front of others. They will treat your name like it is precious. They will guard your reputation like it is sacred. No more hiding, no more hesitation, no more fear of what people will think. Because once heaven speaks, human opinion loses its grip. They will start including you in their world, introducing you to people who matter to them, sharing pieces of their life that they once kept locked away. They are no longer protecting themselves from you. They are protecting you from anything that could harm the connection. Type, "I am honored by heaven" in the comments if you receive this. Tap like to declare your agreement with this word. Subscribe to Angel's Message Motivation so you never miss what God is revealing. Give a super thanks to plant a seed into this prophetic confirmation. The angels say this will not be empty display. It will be real, genuine, backed by consistent actions. They won't just talk about valuing you, they will show it. They will want the world to know you are a gift in their life. They will want their family and friends to see the light in you. They will want to remove any shadow of doubt about your place in their heart. Matthew 5:14 says, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden." They have realized trying to hide this connection only dims what God is trying to shine. So now, they will let it shine. Expect them to celebrate your wins openly, to support your dreams without jealousy, to encourage your calling without fear. They will be your safe place in public. the same way they are in private. And here's what the angels emphasize. This public honor will silence some of your deepest insecurities. It will heal old wounds where you felt overlooked or unchosen. It will confirm that what God builds cannot be hidden under shame or secrecy. They will begin to pray with you more openly too, holding your hand, speaking blessings over you out loud, not caring who hears, because they want everyone to know you are covered by God's hand. Isaiah 54:17 reminds us, "No weapon formed against you will prevail, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you." When they stand beside you publicly, it becomes a living testimony of that promise. Beloved, the angels say you are stepping into a season where love will not just be felt, it will be seen. And not just seen by you, but by those around you. A love so evident that people will say God's hand is on them. Type "God's hand is on us" in the comments to seal this in faith. Tap like to stand in agreement with heaven's timing. Subscribe to Angel's Message Motivation so you don't miss the rest of this revelation. Give a super thanks as an act of gratitude for this confirmation. They are about to make bold moves. Moves they once feared. Moves they once delayed. Moves they once thought were impossible. The angels say, this is the season of fearless pursuit. Not reckless pursuit. Not flesh-driven pursuit. But pursuit rooted in revelation. Pursuit sustained by heaven's green light. They will start arranging their life around the future God has shown them. They will make decisions with you in mind. They will say no to opportunities that take them away from alignment. They will say yes to anything that draws them closer to what God is building with you. Ruth 1:16 says, "Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God." That will be their posture toward you. Not halfway in, not testing the waters, but fully committed. They will begin making plans that include you. Not in theory, not in vague someday language, but in actual steps, dates on the calendar, conversations about merging paths, talk of shared responsibilities, shared vision, shared covenant. Type, "I am ready for covenant" in the comments if this word is resonating. Tap like to declare your faith in God's timing. Subscribe to Angel's Message Motivation so you never miss what heaven is speaking. Give a super thanks to sow into this prophetic season. They will also take spiritual risks they never dared to before. They will pray with more authority over your relationship. They will confront fears that once paralyzed them. They will speak promises over you without fearing they'll fail to keep them, because now they are leaning on God's strength, not their own. This is the fruit of revelation. When God confirms something, He also equips the heart to act on it. And the angels say they have been equipped. Every step they take now will be bolder. Every choice will be more decisive. There will be moments where you sense their determination, the way they look at you, the way they hold your hand longer than before, the way they speak with clarity instead of confusion. It will feel like a holy resolve has settled in their spirit. Isaiah 50:7 says, "Because the sovereign Lord helps me, I will not be disgraced. Therefore I have set my face like flint, and I know I will not be put to shame." They have set their face like flint toward this covenant. They will not waver. Expect them to take initiative, to reach out first, to plan time with you without you having to hint or ask, to lead in ways they once left uncertain. The angels say, this is the evidence that heaven has taken over the pursuit. When God orders the steps, hesitation turns into action. Fear turns into faith. Distance turns into closeness. And as they move toward you, the bond will strengthen. Even before covenant vows are spoken, even before the final yes at the altar, you will feel the security of their choice. They will let you know without question, I choose you. I choose this. I choose what God has revealed. Type, I am chosen in the comments to claim this over your life. Tap like to align with heaven's movement. Subscribe to Angel's Message Motivation so you never miss these prophetic updates. Give a super thanks to honor the word God has sent to you today. Beloved, the angels say the next phase is near, where these bold moves begin aligning both of your lives for a permanent covenant. And when that moment comes, nothing will be able to stop it. You will notice the signs before it happens, subtle at first, but so consistent you won't be able to ignore them. The angels say, these signs will be heaven's way of telling you, the moment is almost here. First, their communication will become more frequent, not just casual check-ins, not just surface talk, but deep, meaningful conversations. They will want to hear your voice more. They will want to know your thoughts, your dreams, your fears. Proverbs 27:19 says, as water reflects the face, so one's life reflects the heart. The way they speak to you will reflect the condition of their heart. It will be full of reverence for the connection, full of tenderness, full of intentionality. Second, you will notice their presence becoming constant, not in a way that feels overwhelming, but in a way that feels safe. They will show up for you, not just when it's easy, but when it costs them time, energy, or comfort, because in their heart, you are worth it. Third, they will begin aligning their circle to make space for you. They will introduce you to people who matter. They will make sure you feel included in their world. They will remove toxic influences that could threaten the peace between you. Type, I see the signs in the comments if this is already happening. Tap like to declare your readiness for what heaven is bringing. Subscribe to Angel's Message Motivation so you do not miss the updates. Heaven is sending. Give a super thanks to seal this prophetic season in faith. Fourth, you will sense a shift in their prayers. They will pray with more clarity. You will hear them thank God for you directly. You will hear them ask God for guidance for the two of you together. They will start speaking we instead of me. Fifth, there will be prophetic confirmations around you. Your spirit will keep picking up on little details, their name appearing unexpectedly, hearing scripture that matches the season you're in. Even strangers speaking words that echo what you've been praying about. Amos 3:7 says, surely the sovereign Lord does nothing without revealing his plan to his servants, the prophets. God will make sure you're not blindsided. He will let you know through signs and through peace that this step is ordained. And sixth, there will be a noticeable peace between you. Not because everything is perfect, not because there are no obstacles, but because your spirits will both know we are walking into what God has planned. That peace will steady you. It will guard your heart. It will give you the courage to step forward with them. The angels say, these signs will not come one by one. They will overlap. They will build momentum. And the closer the moment gets, the stronger they will be. So pay attention. Not with fear, not with obsession, but with gratitude, because each sign is a love note from heaven. Type, "Thank you, God, for the signs," in the comments to honor this. Tap like to agree with heaven's movement. Subscribe to Angel's Message. Motivation so you never miss a divine update. Give a super thanks to sow into the manifestation of this covenant. Beloved, the angels say the final step is coming. The step where words turn into vows and revelation turns into reality. In the very week they take that step. You will feel heaven all around you. The air will feel different. Your spirit will feel lighter. Your prayers will feel like they're being answered in real time. The angels say, this is not your imagination. This is the collision of promise and timing. You will notice a holy urgency in them, not panic, not pressure, but an urgency born from knowing the moment has come. They will move with conviction, with the kind of certainty only God can give. Psalm 118:23 says, "The Lord has done this, and it is marvelous in our eyes." This will be your declaration. You will see with your own eyes what heaven has been orchestrating all along. They may reach out more than usual in those final days. They may want to see you as often as possible. They will not want distance between you. They will want you close, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You may feel waves of peace in prayer that bring tears to your eyes. Your heart will whisper, "It's here," and you will know. The angels say some of you will receive literal confirmation in those final days. A dream, a verse, a prophetic word from someone who knows nothing about your situation. And it will align perfectly with what you've been sensing. They will prepare something, a conversation, a gesture, a meeting that shifts your relationship into covenant territory. It could be a proposal. It could be a clear commitment. It could be a defining moment where they declare, "You are my future and I'm not letting go." There will be no guessing, no second guessing, no confusion. You will know it's God. They will know it's God, and all of heaven will bear witness. Zephaniah 3:9 says, "At that time I will change the speech of the peoples to a pure speech, that all of them may call upon the name of the Lord and serve him with one accord." This is what is coming. Unity in word, unity in heart, unity in spirit. Type, "I receive my covenant season," in the comments if you know this is for you. Tap like as your public agreement with heaven. Subscribe to Angel's Message Motivation, so you never miss what God is speaking. Give us super thanks to seal this word in faith and gratitude. Beloved, when this moment comes, the angels say you will look back and realize every delay was protection. Every tear was preparation, every prayer was a seed, and now the harvest has come. Your soulmate finally knows who you truly are. Heaven spoke, and what heaven speaks cannot be undone. Walk into it with faith, walk into it with gratitude, walk into it knowing God's plan is unfolding, and you are standing right in the middle of it. This is your time, this is your season, this is your covenant.